Defense was as good as advertised today.
I believe so. You know, they really challenged us, especially early in the game. You know, we got off to a good start, and then we had a little bit of a lull. You know, they did some things good up front. You know, got to our quarterback a little bit. So definitely hats off to those guys. They're very well coached, very disciplined. They play hard, and it was a scrappy game for us.
Was it your plan to get the main three backs involved early in the first couple drives?
You know, want to get all four of them, you know, at some point in there early. But again, it's the course of the game. You know, as you're getting in, you see how things are going. You get settled in on what schemes are best, and then each of those guys can run all the schemes, but some of them may have a little bit of an edge. And some of them, Travis always gives us an opportunity. Whenever he touches it, man, he runs so violent and physical, he can break tackles. So the big thing is just for all those guys to be ready, and you want to get all those guys opportunities when you can.
Without having seen the film, what are some of the things you liked on the offensive end you didn't like?
Some of the things I didn't, I'll start with what I didn't like. Obviously, we got the quarterback hit a couple times. You know, got stopped on a couple 3rd and 1s that we wanted to convert. Things I did like, we were very good on 4th down. Converted all of our 4th downs. We were still good in the red zone. I think we were 3 of 3 in the red zone. Got off to a fast start. You know, those were positives. And then the things we got to clean up is just stay consistent, you know, throughout the course of the game. You know, just because we get up by 14 points, the game's not over. We got to finish, have that killer instinct, come out in the second half. You know, have a turnover there. Obviously, something we want to clean up because again, you know, there's nothing less important than the score at halftime. So you come out, it's 0-0. You want to get off to a fast start again and start the second half.
Tony, is there any word on Kelly's status?
You know, what I was told is just his ankle. I think he was up running around on the sideline after that. He's moving around well in the locker room. And again, they'll have doctors check tomorrow, so we'll know more.
What happened after those first 2 drives? Because I mean, it didn't look like they could stop you all day, and then just kind of stonewalled after that.
Well, you know, they made some adjustments and weren't giving us the big plays in the running game, and then obviously we didn't convert on some balls down the field, and you know, got us in some longer yardage situations. And anytime you're trying to convert 2nd and long, 3rd and long, you know, defense will have the advantage.
When you get 3 top 15 wins in your first 5 games, and you come back home and Wake gives you a tough game, how can you use that as a teaching tool to keep these guys up and ready week in, week out?
Well, for us, we know we got a target on our back, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. And from here on out, with the rest of our schedule, everyone is capable of beating us. And so we got to keep the main thing, the windshield mentality, as Coach preached all the time. The most important game is the one that we're playing. And we knew that Wake was going to come in here, a good football team. You know, probably doesn't get the credit that they deserve, but they're a really good football team, well coached, a lot of experience, and we knew it was going to be a battle.
How valuable is it to get those 3 quarterbacks reps today, especially in the second half?
You know, it's huge. You know, all those guys get an opportunity to go in there and manage the system, and you know, happy for Hunter to have some success. You know, he was good in there, and then you know, Coop just a little bit short on that one ball for a possible touchdown, but it's good for those guys to go in, and it just shows that they got to be ready. And so it's just further illustration for Coach Tree to be able to challenge those guys. You got to prepare like a starter because you never know. You're one ankle turn away from being in the game and having to go win.
Thanks, Coach.
Does Adam Joyce provide you a little extra something next to the end zone? Notice that, you know, inside 20, 15, 10.
You know, he's found a way over the last couple of games, you know, to be a big guy, big body. He's up to probably about 218 pounds, close to 200 pounds, 220 pounds. He runs low, he's violent, he's hard to tackle. And so, you know, all those guys, once they get close to the end zone, they're all running with a little bit of a sense of urgency because they know if they don't put it in the end zone, then Kevin's going to run it in because I need that hat as a lead blocker. So, but Choice, you know, didn't get to play last week, was nursing a little bit of an ankle injury, so really happy for him to come in, and he just continues to show that, you know, even though there's an unblocked safety, that if you make contact with him, he can drive and finish in the end zone.
Did Hunter Johnson close the gap on the backup?
You know, we'll watch the film, but very happy for him. I think he went 5 for 5 and got a touchdown pass, and you know, looked very comfortable with the system. We'll go back and we'll watch it, and Coach Tree will evaluate all the details, and we'll have a discussion, and we'll see it. But the good thing is that you got 2 guys that you know behind Kelly that you can go win with.
How do you think Kelly will be going forward as going to next week?
You know, I don't know yet. What they're telling us is an ankle. It was just a turned ankle, and he was running on the sideline. He was moving around in the locker room. You're going to have doctors check tomorrow, so we'll know.
If he can't go or he misses some practice time, how do you, as a play caller, handle that during the week? You know, if he misses, say, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You know, we'll put the plan in. You know, obviously, we'll put the plan in, and those guys will be expected to, you know, to be able to facilitate the same plan. And again, it's not like it's going to be, you know, a drastic change. There's still going to be quarterback design runs, and Hunter will have to run it, Jared will have to run it. Obviously, we know what they give us as a passer. You know, the biggest thing is just making sure that they understand the entire play and can execute with the interview.
I know he's not a running back, but was it in the plan to get T. Higgins in here today and first, second, fourth situations? See what
you know, we know T. Higgins is a very talented young man, and again, I think we had 11 different guys catch the ball. So we want all those guys are playing, and again, anytime you can get them touches, you just continue to build their confidence. And so again, you know, Deion's playing at a high level, but he can't play every single snap. And then DeAndre's giving us a good backup. He's made a couple plays for us, but T is a guy that we wanted to get going because we know how explosive he can be, but he just needs experience and needs opportunity.
How did it benefit